and pitch. Well in his debut.
Darling.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Story waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now for Cincinnati. Freddie Freeman as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's George Springer. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's...
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
The payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Yoan Moncada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marte going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Bregman becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fouled away. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Marte is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself.
He'll be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Black. In a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
In now for the Reds, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Rosario is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. There's ball four.
Take the base.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Settling in now, number 16. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Trevor Story. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Trevor Story.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Next for New York, Edwin Encarnacion. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled away. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Fouled off. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time. One
job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
in now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now another 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. They're down 1-0. Into the box, Max Kepler.
Leading
Lifetime
off for
versus
the
this
Yankees.
arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Kepler is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really
right
smoked.
fielder,
Gets all the way to the
number
ball, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. This is grounded foul. Ramos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks held in check, but they're up 1-0. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, George Springer, as we begin the top of the 4th.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Kepler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. A bouncer up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Blackman going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And now Eddie Rosario.
Eddie.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Cincy. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, but they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Standing in now, Torres. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Mondesi.
First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Here's Starling Marte.
Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to left field. Ohtani waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Going this lineup is are hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Yankees shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Story leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still 1-2. Popped him up. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Ball 1 takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the stretch, the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field. The base hit. The throw home, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-1. Luis Sessa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 86, Luis Sessa.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, George Springer. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The center fielder,
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. Lifted down the line in left. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. Blackman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hot shot to third. Simmons has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Into the box now, number 16. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Line to the right side. But right there is Encarnacion, and he just got in the way of that one. 1 gone.
Adalberto Mondesi.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
Standing in, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0 home. It's hit hard on a line to right. A base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Simmons.
In now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Marte off for second. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a passed ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman passed meetings against Luis Cessa. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at Coogan's Bluff. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Bregman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Cold, strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Robert Stevenson comes on here now looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
55, Robert Stevenson.
Into the box, Trevor Story, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 2-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Last chance for the Yankees, and it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Popped him up. Simmons has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Castillo earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game.